Join me as we learn Chumash for Tuesday, the third Torah reading of Parshas Bamidbar. Yesterday we learned about the counting of the Jewish people, of each one of the tribes, as well as we were told that the Levites are not to be counted together with the rest of the Jewish people. Today the Torah continues to tell us how the Jewish people camped around the tabernacle, and each person according to their banner, and the amount of people that were in each tribe and each section of 3 tribes that camped around the 4 sides of the tabernacle. Many of today's Torah readings are seemingly similar, and the words may sound repetitive. There's not too much Rashi on it, so therefore it would sound like we're going through it a little swiftly. The Torah tells us about the camp, as well as from the camp of how the Jewish people were camped in the desert. We also learn many laws about it pertaining to Shabbos. So what is the Tchum Shabbos, the amount that a person's allowed to walk on Shabbos, but the being that we learn from all the situations that were surrounding the tabernacle concerning the laws of Shabbos as well. Chapter 2, verse 1. Vayidaber Hashem al Moshe v'al Aaron lemer, and God spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, Ish al diglei be'oseis leveis avaisam yachanu b'nei Yisrael. The Jewish people will camp each person by their division's banner, by the insignias that are on the banner, that's the word ba'isais, by the insignia, lebeis havaisam, of their father's houses. That's the way they should camp around Yachanu ben Yisrael. The Jewish people should camp mineged saviv la'oil moed yachanu. They must camp around the tent of meeting, keeping a distance from the oil moed, which is the tabernacle. This way, leaving a distance in between. What that distance is, what these insignias are, Rashi explains. Ba'isais, Kol degel, every single banner, yiyah will have an insignia. Mapat savua tlei bereishay, what it was a banner, it was a stick that had a banner which was colored hanging by the top. V'tzivei shel zeh lo yiyah ketzivei shel zeh, and the color of one banner should not be the same color as another banner. But tzava kol echad, each one should have its own banner, its own color. What would the color be? Whatever the color of that stone, of that tribe, the way it is on the breastplate of the high priest, that was the color of the banner of each one of the tribes. This way, from a distance, each person can recognize where their camp is situated. Another explanation, and with insignias according to their father's home. Before Yaakov passed, he gave every single tribe, every one of his sons, a sign, a symbol. And therefore, when they carried him out of Egypt, he said, that it talks about that Yaakov's sons carried him out of Egypt, and it says that they did as Yaakov commanded them. What did Yaakov command them? Because before he passed, he told each one of his children where they should stand when they carry him out of Egypt. Yehuda, Yisachar, Zulun, Yisum, and Mizrach. Yehuda, Yisachar, and Zvulun should be on the east. Reuven, Shimon, and Gad, and Adarim. And Reuven, Shimon, and Gad should be from the south. And so too, each one, this is with the exact same area where they all were situated when they were camped in the desert around the Holy Temple. Mineged, what does the word mineged mean? Mirachik mil, a distance of a mil, which is 2,000 amas. Mirach Kameshnemer be Yeshua, as it says in Yeshua, Ach Rachik Yir Beinechem Beinov Ken Alpayim Amma, as the distance should be between you and the ark should be 2,000 amos. Yuchlalavi b'Shabbos, that they should be able to walk on Shabbos. As we know, the Tchum Shabbos, the amount of place that a person's allowed to walk on Shabbos, according to some, it may even biblical, and mostly agree it's rabbinic, but the amount of space that a person's allowed to walk on Shabbos outside of the city bounds, as city limits, is the Tchum Shabbos, 2,000 amma. Therefore, he says that the distance between the camps shouldn't be more than 2,000 amma. Moshe, Aaron, and the Levites were the ones that were resting the closest to the tabernacle. Verse 3. And those that were camping in front to the east, Degel Machere Yehuda, under the banner of the division of Yehuda, Litzivaisam, according to their troops, the prince, the leader of the tribe of Yehuda, was Nachshon, the son of Aminadav. Kedma Mizracha. What is the word Kedma? Lepani Makruya Kedem. If you were facing in the front, which was towards the east, which is called Kedem. Ve'ezer ruach mizrachis. The verse explains what is it called the east. The front of the tabernacle would be east. The back of the tabernacle, Ha'mayr of Kari Acher, in the back, which is the west, is called Acher, the back. So the east would be the front of the tabernacle, west would be behind the tabernacle. Utzvoi and the troop, Ufikudeim, and the people that are counted, and the tally for the people of Yehuda, Arba v'shivim elef v'sheish meyos, was 74,600. And those that were camping next to him, Mata Yisachar was the tribe of Yisachar, V'nasi Livnei Yisachar, the leader of Yisachar, Nisan al-Batzur was Nisan al-Batzur, Tzvoy Gudav, and his tally and his troop, Arboim v'chamesh elef v'arba meyos, was 54,400. Mata Zvulun, the tribe of Zvulun, V'nasi Livnei Zvulun, and the leader of Zvulun, Eliyav ben Chelain, was Eliyav the son of Chelain. And its troop and the tally for the amount of people were in the tribe of Zvulun was 57,400. Verse 9, if you count all the people that were part of the banner of the division of Yehuda, which is the three tribes of Yehuda, Yisachar, and Zvulun, would make it 186,400. According to their troops, Rishena Yiso, they would be the first ones to travel. Rashi, Rishena Yiso, what does it mean, the first ones? The system was as follows. When they saw that the cloud of glory was starting to ascend from the tabernacle, the Kohanim will then blow in their trumpets, and then the camp of Yehuda, the division of Yehuda, would go first. When they were traveling, they would travel the same way they would dress. So the same way they would encamp. There were three tribes in the front, three tribes in the back, three tribes on each side, and the Levi in the middle, and the tabernacle in the center. So too, when they traveled, Yehuda would travel first, and therefore, then would come the Levites and the wagons that were carrying the whole tabernacle. They were in the middle. Degel Yehuda b'mizrach, the banner of Yehuda was in the east. Shal Reuven b'darim, Reuven was on the south. Shal Ephraim b'mayr, Ephraim was in the west. Shal Dan b'tzafon, and Dan was in the north. Verse 10. Degel machne Reuven teimana, the division, the banner on the division of Reuven would be to the south. Litzivaisam, according to their troops, V'nasi Livnei Reuven, and the leader of Reuven was Elisa B'Sher, Tzvoiv Kudav, and its tally of its troop was Shishav Arbaim Elav Chamesh Meis, 46,500. Verse 12, Achoinim Alav, and those that were together with him, camping next to him, was Mante Shimon, was the tribe of Shimon, V'nasi Livnei Shimon, and the leader of the tribe of Shimon was Shlomiel ben Tzurishadeh, Shlomiel the son of Tzurishadeh. Tzvoiv Gudeim, and his troops and his tally was Tishav Chamishim Elef, Ushloish Meis, was 59,300. Mate Gad, and the tribe of Gad, V'nasi Livnei Gad, and the leader of the tribe of Gad, Eliyasav ben Reuel, was Eliyasav the son of Reuel. Previously it was called Deuel, over here he's called Reuel. Verse 15, Utzvoiv Gudeim, and the tally of his troop at this point was 46,650. 16, if you make a tally of all the people that were under the camp of Ruvain, the division of Ruvain, was 150,450. Those are the three tribes that we just spoke about, which was the tribe of Ruvain, Shimon, and Gad. They, according to their troops, according to their banners, Ushnayim Yiso, they would travel second. Rashi says the 17. V'nasa oyel moed machen elavim. Now that the Reuven and Yehuda started to travel, the tent of meeting, the tabernacle, started traveling as well. Who were the ones that were traveling with the tabernacle? It was Machen Elavim, the Levite camp. B'soicha machanes, they were in the center of the camps, meaning Kasher Yachnu, just like when the people rested, the center was the tabernacle and the Levites, so too can you so. When they traveled, the center was the Levites as well. Nishal Yodi L'Digleim, each person according to his place and according to their banners that they had. Rashi, after the first two banners left, that means the Ruvain and Yehuda started traveling. Like he previously explained in the previous Rashi, their travel was as if when they were rested, meaning in a square. Every single banner went according to his direction, to the front, the back, the north and south, and so on. Al Yodai, by it, meaning on the side of it, Lidi al Makaimai, according to his place. Ein Loshen Yad Zaz Mimashmai. The word Yad doesn't leave its original source of what it means, because what is a Yad? A hand. Haruach Shel Tzidai, meaning the side of him. Kari al Yad means on the side of him. So too when a person sticks out his hand, it's what's on the side of him, it's what he's able to reach. So too when it means over here as well, al Yade, what's on the side of him, what he's able to reach, meaning on the side. Verse 18. The next one that would travel was the banner of the division of Ephraim, according to their troops, according to their banners. The leader of Ephraim, Elishama ben Amid, the leader of Elishama, the son of Amid. Utzvaif Gudaim, and its troops and its tally was 40,500. For all of Mate Menashe, and together with him was the tribe of Menashe, Menashe, and the leader of Menashe was Gabriel ben Pedotzer. Utzvaif Gudaim, Va'olav. What does it mean? Va'olav on him. It doesn't mean literally on him. Rashi says, that there was right next to him. The Torah then continues with telling us the tribe, the division of Ephraim, with Tzvayuf Gudeim, and its troops and its tally, which was 32,200. 22. Mate ben Yamin and the tribe of Yamin together with them. V'nasi ben Yamin and the leader of ben Yamin was Avida ben Genedi. 23. Utzvaif Gudeim, his tally and his troops, Chamisha Shleishim Elef Arbameus, was 35,400. Kolab Kudum L'machane Ephraim, all of the people according to the troop of Ephraim, of the division of Ephraim with that banner, Ma'asal of Shema, which is the three tribes of Ephraim, Menashe, and Binyamin, was Ma'asal of Shemeinas Alafim Umeya, came to a total tally of 108,100. Litziv Oisam, according to their troops, Shlishim Yiso, they would travel third. We come now to the fourth side, which is verse 25. Degel Machane Dan. This was the banner of the tribe of Dan, of the camp of Dan. L'tzivaisam, according to their troops. V'nasi livnei Dan. The leader of Dan was Achiezer ben Amishadei. Utzvaif Godeim, its tally and its troops. Shnayim v'shishim elef v'shveimeis was 62,700. V'chayim alav, and the people that were together with him, camping next to him. Mate Asher were the people of the tribe of Asher. V'nasi livnei Asher, the leader of Asher was Pagiel ben Achran. Utzvaif Godeim, their tally and their troops were Echad Varboim Elef Chamayin Shmeis was 41,500. Mate Naphtali and the tribe of Naphtali, V'nasi livnei Naphtali, and the leader of Naphtali was Achira ben Einan. Utzvaif Gudeim, their tally and troops were Shloisha v'chamishim elef Arbameus, 53,400. Verse 31, Kol ha'pekudim l'machane Dan, taking all the people that were in Dan, which included Dan, Asher, and Naphtali. They made a total of Ma'as elef cheshiva v'chamishim elef v'sheish meis. They were a total of 157,600. La'achroina yisul l'digleim. They were the ones that would set out last according to all the banners. Verse 32. Eila pekudi b'nei Yisrael. These are the tallies of all the Jewish people. Leveis havaisam, according to their fathers' houses. Kol pekudei amachanes. This is the tally of all the different divisions that we just mentioned. Litziv oisam, according to their troops. Sheish meis elef v'shleishes alafim chames meis v'chamishim. The tally you get, as we mentioned previously when we counted the tribes, was 603,550. V'halavim lo yaspaktu. The Torah reminds us that this does not count the Levites, because they were not counted. B'seich b'nei Yisrael, amongst the rest of the Jewish people. Kasher tzivah Hashem as Moshe, like God commanded Moshe. V'yasa b'nei Yisrael, and the Jewish people did kechil asher tzivah Hashem as Moshe, exactly as everything was God commanded Moshe. Kein chanu l'digleim. This is the way they journeyed according to according to their banners. V'chein so. This is the same way they journeyed. Ish l'mish b'chaisav, each person according to his family. Al beis havaisav, based on his paternal house, meaning going according to the father. Tribal went according to the father, and this is the way the Jewish people traveled throughout the desert. This concludes the third Torah reading of Parshas Bamidbar.